don't feel very well today. Right, as most of you saw, if you've all been reading my wall, you'll know all this anyway, most of it. A load of us went to London on Saturday for the Unite for Freedom March. There's plenty of doctors there, other people talking, and it was just a really great day, really. Estimated about 35,000 people there. Del Bigtree came on. I don't know whether he spoke to everyone live because it was happening all around the globe, but that was good. David Icke come on. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, because David Icke was there, it sort of puts a bit of a mockery and makes it a sham because of the reptilians or anything like that. But that's all just a load of mainstream media spin, isn't it, and stuff, really. You know, I've said a lot about David Icke. I owe him a lot. He's woken me up about a lot of things. But also, you know, I say that if David Icke is such a big threat to the deep state, especially if you look at the body count behind Hillary Clinton and all the others, why didn't he have a bullet in his head years ago, David Icke? I don't know, really. Some say he's paid opposition. You know, you don't know. You just get behind what you know in your heart, don't you, really? That's all we can do. What was quite funny is obviously everyone was there, knew how many people were there. So the BBC, nothing on the news, obviously, on the TV, but they're a little bit on their website, and they said, the BBC said there was hundreds of people there, which was a bit annoying, really. Until later on, I saw that the BLM were having a protest. I think that was yesterday. BLM, Antifa, whoever they were. And initial reports is that there was 300 people there. And when I looked on the BBC website, they said it was dozens. So I thought that was quite amusing, really. And then we've seen other reports. Some people were saying it was, you know, 10,000 Nazi followers and far-right activists and stuff like that, because two pricks turned up and they had a British Union and fascism flag. I think no one knew what that flag was. I didn't know till I saw the reports about it and got home. But if they'd have hung a flag over that wall with like a swastika on it or something, they'd have had 35,000 people stamping on their heads. Peacefully, of course. Wouldn't they? They wouldn't have been able to do that. No, but that's how they do it. Nice and subtly. Photo opportunity. Mainstream media jumps on. Or were they paid? Don't know. Anyway, let's move on. 3 Love Island stars have been paid up to £10,000 each to promote the NHS Track and Trace by tweeting about it or putting it on their Instagram accounts, I think. But I believe they've been paid with taxpayer money. Not happy? We all know as to which audience that will be going to. Mind you, if that lot want to download the Track and Trace, they're more than welcome. I said before that in March, on the CDC website, the government website, and the WHO website, that 4 days before the lockdown even started, the COVID-19 coronavirus was downgraded to what some people say is nothing more than the common flu. I can't see that wording myself on the website, but it was downgraded from a high something infectious disease, definitely on the 19th of March. And I'll send you the link to that if you want to go and look at it, no problem at all. But now what's happened is the CDC, the Centre for Disease Control and Prevention in America, have actually said that out of all the deaths they have put up, only 6% of those are actually full-on COVID, I think. So that would put the percentage from 153,000 US deaths down to just over 9,000. So this is something people are looking at now. I've looked at comment after comment after comment. You get the occasional person saying, no, that's not right, that's not right. So, you know, it's hard to look at all these figures sometimes and work out exactly what they're saying. But they're basically saying that 94%, the other 94%, are the majority, obviously, the other 94% are of an advanced old age, and all had between, or at least, 2 or 3 other serious illnesses. So, as usual, it looks like they're all backtracking again, doesn't it? We knew that was going to happen. Anyway, truthers know nothing, do they? So, Nancy Pelosi, old drunken old lush Nancy, has now said in a statement that she doesn't think Biden should debate. And she said, and don't tell Joe Biden this, I said this, she says it's because of Trump doesn't deserve to debate. But we all know they just need to keep Biden in his bunker, don't they? But he has seen this, Pelosi saying it now, and he said no, he's up for the debate and stuff. That's going to be so interesting. I don't know how they're going to do that, but Trump's going to slaughter him, I tell you. Because you be in jail. Mic drop. US Marshals, Operation Not Forgotten, in the last week have rescued another 39 children in Georgia. Is it on the news? It should be everywhere, shouldn't it? 39 children arrested in a raid. You know, a lot of it to do with sex trafficking and all this sort of stuff. Slavery. Not a peep, is there? But this is happening everywhere. You know, all over the world. Paedophile rings are being taken down. Children being rescued. And this is what we can see. You know, what we can't see, what we're being told about, we can't prove, can we? But we are mindful of all of it. Banksy, his latest thing, he's got a boat now out in the Mediterranean, I think, and it's a rescue boat. He's had it all painted up white, and well, it's white, and he's had it painted up pink and stuff to rescue people trying to cross the Mediterranean, Africans and stuff, and you know, wherever they're from, refugees or migrants, and I think it's meant to carry 120 people. Right, but he had 219 people on it. It's quite sad, isn't it, really? And his rescue boat, people had to be rescued off it, apparently. So I don't know if anyone knew anything about that, but that's worth looking into if that interests you. Obviously, people keep asking me, what's Trump done? Well, I'm fed up with showing them things, really. I've got loads of videos, Charlie Kirk talking about it. You know, that's the best, 4 minutes you'll ever hear of, you know, what Trump's done. I can show you a list of things Trump's done. Or you've just got to look at, he's come into power and he's not been to war with anyone. You know, he's cleared up the nuclear debate. He's got peace in North and South Korea. He's destroyed ISIS. He's taken out some of these serious terrorist leaders, Soleimani and al-Baghdadi. He's not been to war with anyone, like I say. You know, they were smashing the shit out of the Middle East before he got in. He's now done a peace deal with United Arab Emirates and Israel. You know, if you look at what they did when they went in and smashed the shit out of Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, you've only got to look at what Gaddafi was trying to do in Libya. He was trying to stop selling their oil in the US petrodollar, right, which is the main oil reserve currency, and he wanted to sell it in a new African gold-backed currency called the African dinar, and the deep state wouldn't allow it. So they went in, destroyed the country, and got him. A great documentary about that. Amazing. This, I could talk to you about the two-party political system, but it's just illusion that. Got a great video about that as well. it's illusion. Labour against Conservative, Labour against Conservative, Labour. They're all masks on the same face, right? And the illusion is that you have a choice, right? And these parties are not there for change. They are there to keep things the same. This is why there's no contract in politics. This is why you vote for a party that says they're going to do something, you vote them in and do the fucking opposite, right? Or you vote the party that says they're going to do change and all that, so you go to those. And then when they get in, they don't do what they're going to say. They follow the agenda that the other party was going to do. So this needs to stop, this two-party politics, and we're hoping it will. Louise Hampton, that lovely young lady who did the NHS worker, who did the little whistleblower, coming out with some more truth, with a certificate of bollocks. Nice one, Louise, for that. She's now been investigated. Well, obviously she would be. She's a whistleblower, isn't she? But I'll tell you what, Lou, there's 35,000 people in London that are 100% behind you on Saturday. And there's thousands more, if not over a million, millions around this country. So, good on ya. We're all behind you for that. And that's about it, really, for a little catch-up. One thing, I've still got my shorts on, but has anybody put their winter duvet on yet? Well, I think that's getting a bit out there. Anyway, love and light. Where we go one, we go all. Catch up soon.